Mr. Chairman, members of this committee, thank you for the opportunity to appear before this committee. Jews have lived in France for the last 2,000 years. 1,000 years ago, at the time of the Crusades, the famous Talmudist Rashi was living in the city of Troyes. He was producing wine, a typical French job, and he was also famous for his expertise in Old French language. More than 200 years ago, in 1791, at the time of the French Revolution, French Jews were given the full French citizenship. Today, we are 500,000 Jews in France, a little less than 1% of the French population. And the CRIF, which I chair, is the roof body of the French Jewish institution. It's comparable to the President's Conference of major Jewish institutions. Today, in 2015, our synagogues and our Jewish schools have to be protected by the police and even by the army with machine guns. Why is that so? Because there is a world war started by middle-aged barbarian fanatics who are cutting heads, stoning women, killing kids, and want to impose to the rest of the world the Sharia, their concept of what Islam should be in their views. The first victims are the moderate Muslims. This is a war against Western modern civilization, and the Jews are seen by these jihadists as a privileged target. We Jews are the sentinels at the forefront of this war. But we are not the only victims. Military forces, policemen and women, journalists are also targeted and killed. These jihadists are acting under different names: Daesh, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, AQMI, Hamas. It started in the Middle East, Syria, Iraq, Yemen, Gaza. It reaches Africa, Mali, Niger, Nigeria, Cameroon, Chad, Tunisia, and now Europe, France, Belgium, Denmark. In France, small children were killed in March 2012 in Toulouse at blank point at the entrance of the school by Mohamed Merah. In 2014, 4 people were killed in the Jewish Museum of Brussels by Mehdi Nemouche. And then in January 2015, 4 people were killed in the Paris kosher grocery store, and then in front of the Copenhagen synagogue. All victims were targeted because they were Jews. All these killers